Robert Pickton, one of Canada's most notorious serial killers, has died after being attacked in prison. The 73-year-old, who was serving a life sentence for the murders of 6 women, succumbed to his injuries in a hospital, sparking discussions about his gruesome crimes and the impact on his victims' families. Pickton's death was confirmed by authorities after he was assaulted in prison, leaving him critically injured. The news sent shockwaves through the country, reopening wounds for those affected by his heinous crimes. In the early 2000s, Pickton's farm in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, became the epicenter of a harrowing investigation that uncovered the remains of numerous missing women. The gruesome discoveries shocked the nation and led to one of the largest serial killer investigations in Canadian history. Despite being convicted of only 6 murders, Pickton was suspected of killing many more, with some estimates suggesting the number could be as high as 49. His trial, which began in 2007, shed light on the horrors that unfolded on his property, where he targeted vulnerable women, many of whom were sex workers and indigenous. The case highlighted systemic failures within law enforcement and social services, as many of Pickton's victims were marginalized and their disappearances often overlooked. It sparked calls for justice reform and better protection for marginalized communities. Pickton's death reignites debates about the nature of justice and closure for the families of his victims. While some may find solace in his passing, others are left grappling with unresolved trauma and unanswered questions. Despite his death, Pickton's legacy of violence and the questions it raises about societal attitudes towards marginalized individuals will continue to linger. His story serves as a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk within society and the need for ongoing efforts to address systemic issues that enable such atrocities to occur. As the nation reflects on the life and crimes of Robert Pickton, one thing remains clear: the scars left by his actions will not easily fade, and the quest for justice for his victims will continue.